Hello everyone, this is PrussianPrince with a little bit of a special video here. So basically, this is the Hearts of Iron 4 achievement, and this is the Don't Die for Your Country achievement. Basically, this is the 1939 start date. Well, that's when you have to start, right? And as Germany, you have to take and control all of Poland and mainland France, with as few German casualties as possible. Now, you have a 30-minute time limit. You cannot use paratroopers, cannot use expeditionary forces, and you cannot carve up Poland with Soviet Union. So that's one other thing. Also, we're gonna be trying a zero casualties run here. That's what we're gonna be doing. I managed to do this a few times before, but you know, it's not very easy. You can always mess it up. Literally, like, all it takes is one bad battle and you know, you're no longer at zero casualties, or your ships get sunk, which you know, I'll talk about more later. Anyway, other than that, let's get right into it. So this is an achievement, by the way, that was at PDXCon, I think. That's where it was announced. I believe James the Spot got second place, and I think Void got first with 400 and something casualties, and now I believe he's at 14 casualties. So that's pretty good. But we'll see if we can get to zero here. So anyway, let me explain what I'm doing here. So basically, what we'll be trying to do is make a front line of 24 units against France, 24 infantry. As you can see, it's already done. Then a big front line against Poland. But that's not the only thing. So we have, as you can see, some troops near Königsberg, which we have already moved into Danzig. Because we want Danzig, because if we have Danzig, then we can actually take Polish land in a peace deal. Because we can't have Poland untouched, right? Like, that's pretty much necessary for us to take their stuff. So we have Danzig, and we also moved all the infantry all the way from the east to Danzig. Now this is a really bad situation because we're under attack in Danzig. So fortunately for us, we did not take any casualties whatsoever, so that's very good. Anyway, for the setup, so basically we're using one big blob of ships. That's what we reorganized for our navy. We're using Karl Donitz, and we are splitting off some destroyers right now for proper convoy escorting. Yeah, that's our naval setup, but for air, we've deleted everything and made 100 size air wings for easier management of the planes. For production, I believe I already showed it, and we added just a bunch of fighters into the mix because we don't want to lose air superiority, and there's not like any other equipment that we really need, basically. So fighters seems like a good bet because we really want air superiority everywhere. Even though this, you know, we're not gonna be able to produce too many of them since there's not that much time. So as you can see, we have a lot of air in the English Channel. And air in the English Channel is very good because we want to bomb the English ships so we can get more naval supremacy and our convoys are safer. We're also using Fedor von Bock, I believe, on the eastern units. I didn't bother to set up a general on the French front line because they're never gonna attack us there. As for the tank general, you can see that we have Heinz Guderian there. Pretty good. And Günther von Kluge is the field marshal. I think that's the best combo. We also deleted... We started with 2 light tank templates as Germany in 1939. There's the Panzer Division and the Leichte Division. The Leichte Division is pretty terrible, so I deleted, I believe it was 4 tanks of those. Also deleted some motorized, cav, and other templates that we didn't use. So here comes the invasion of France. Now this is a little bit scary because we did actually get caught, so hopefully we don't lose any convoys. There we go, we've arrived in Calais. We can pause the game now and not actually play on 4 speed. So it's a good thing I canceled that. Now we're gonna go for Paris directly. We're still, I don't know why we're playing on 4 speed. This isn't safe. This really isn't safe. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I keep restarting the battle because that gives us higher chance of having 0 casualties. That's why I restarted all the time. So hopefully we'll beat them, but that's gonna be a little bit difficult. We want, like, we don't need many VPs to cap France, but it's still kind of crazy. So there we go. Attack them again. 0 casualties. So you can see France is almost gone. We're gonna go for Dunkirk and then we'll take Calais probably. And even that tank is gonna arrive as well. All of Paris, okay, that finally happened, but you know, it happened a while back actually. Yeah, looks like we're gonna arrive there, and now this is a little bit scary because we are being naval invaded in Dunkirk by British troops. But fortunately, it's a terrible naval invasion. They have low orgs, so we shouldn't take any casualties, especially if, yeah. We're gonna restart the battle in Le Havre, or actually, you know, we made a mistake there because we really should have. We should go for Rouen here and cap France. That should really do it. We're gonna do Tours. We're gonna go to Calais here. That's probably gonna do it. And here we can just. Here we're gonna stop the battle because. No, we are not even gonna stop the battle. We delete the tank. Yeah, that's how we did it. Okay, so here we're gonna want to retreat those there. We're not gonna attack anything here, and we're 100% capping here. It's very good. And now this unit is under attack, so I decide to delete it because we don't want any casualties, no matter how small the chance is. There we go. France is capped by September 9. Not bad. We also have Danzig. So what's next is to get UK with 0 casualties. Yes, we're not gonna focus on Poland because while it is technically possible to take Poland with 0 casualties, it's much more difficult than just invading UK and capping UK, and that would cap Poland along with it. And by the way, this is legit because it doesn't say in the rules of the achievement that you have to, the challenge rather, because it's not an achievement yet, it doesn't say that you have to cap Poland or France. It says that you have to take all of Poland and mainland France. So it doesn't specify if it has to be by capping, so I think it's legit. Anyway, we're gonna be sending out some ships because we do want to scout a little bit. By the way, the reason why I invaded where I invaded in France is because from a few test runs, that's where pretty much French and British never were, right? So I know they'd be in Dunkirk, and I knew they would probably be in Le Havre and stuff, but where I invaded, they pretty much never are. Alright, so there's a naval battle here, which I don't like. This is really good for us. So this is the hard part, because, well, it's not necessarily hard, but you know, we have to get green supremacy here for just a second. Because if we do that, then we can actually launch our invasions, and hopefully they don't get caught. Because if they do, that would be terrible. Okay, so that's good. That happened. Okay. So we're almost ready, and air is green at least, but not naval supremacy. Still pod striking, still naval striking. It's very good. We still need the navy. Getting some Yugoslav events. Totally what we don't need right now. So we're gonna stop those guys from repairing, and then that's gonna allow us to finally launch the invasion onto UK. And once we do that, we're gonna have to be really careful so that we don't get our convoys caught. So we got caught over there. I don't think we have any troops defending there, so what we have to do right now is elite that tank, and hopefully those are the only ones that are stuck there. Alright, so we're about to land with 4 tanks. 4 tanks is really all you need. You know, something like 6 would be nice, but landing with 4 is good enough, basically. Into UK. So we want to get Plymouth and Bristol. And that's a good thing that I stopped attacking there, because it would have been bad. We're almost there. And here, that's a good thing I didn't shift click, because if you shift click, you run into the issue that you might just accidentally attack into someone and get casualties. You don't want to attack into cities or anything really, if you can avoid it, like what we're doing right now. So here I'm going to delete the battle plans, and we're gonna get ready. Also gonna send some air into the UK, because that's gonna slow down the UK troops and French, I guess, if there's any French. And that's also gonna give us cast support in battles, which might actually make the difference between not getting any casualties and getting some casualties. So you can see we're trying to spread out our tanks as much as we can. This is very good right now. And of course, we didn't get attacked by Poland, so that's also important to note. Right, so we're almost at Norwich, and Birmingham, and that's gonna give us some points. Delete those battle plans. I'd rather naval invasions, because we don't need them. Almost there, and we can go over there. I'm shift clicking here, which is a little bit crazy, but I feel like there might not be there. Also, we want to get rid of their airports, just in case. We almost have London. But yeah, shift clicking here, it's a little bit crazy. See? Because of that. But fortunately, we realized it just in time and stopped the attack. Alright, so we're almost in London. There we go. Fall of London is the thing. Still some victory progress there. I mean, not enough. We're gonna have to go quite far to cap them. Now here's the shift click mistake. But we're gonna put up some cast there because that's gonna help, definitely. So we want to stop and we want to keep restarting that battle because we really need Manchester. Alternatively, we can let them move out of there. But that's a little bit more risky because if they attack us with multiple units into that, that would be pretty bad. Yeah, we totally need to get Manchester. If we had 2 tanks attacking that, that would be no issue. But, you know, just with 1 tank, it's a little bit iffy to get no casualties. But again, just stop and restart the attack and that'll do it. Of course, Soviet Union and Finland, they make peace. Right, so now here, that tank really would like to get Bristol and Cardiff. That would help. And here we've almost dropped that unit to 0 org. Thing is, they might take Birmingham here, which would be bad for that unit, but once we get Manchester, that's gonna give us supply for that unit again, because that's local supply basically from the VPs. Alright, we're gonna go to Liverpool. We were trying to go to Leeds at first, but we decided against it basically because it's not a good idea to do that since I mean, we're trying to overrun them, but we wouldn't get there in time, so we stopped doing it. Now, fortunately, we got out of the way over there on the coast, the east, the UK, but we almost took casualties there, I think, because of that motorized. Okay, and here we can go around. We're gonna go to Cardiff here. We're gonna wait for them to move out of Bristol. Okay, we're gonna get Hull as well. This isn't bad. This is getting really crazy. Since, you know, they have troops around here. Yeah, we got Bristol, we're gonna get Cardiff next. We're so close to capitulation, but we're gonna have to go to Newcastle as well. Or get Bristol. Fortunately, AI does not try to get London back, so that's excellent for us. And we're gonna get to Newcastle. Somehow my air map mode is bugged. I think that happens if you reload the game too much, and at some point when you start new games it just bugs out and you get that color. Because it's hard to tell if I have like green air or not, right? You see here. But we do have green air, so. They're about to leave Birmingham, which is great because we need that VP. Of course, more naval battles, but we don't care about our navy right now. Anymore, rather. I'm almost tempted to put down the air so they leave Birmingham faster. Okay, so 94%. Now here we're attacked out of Birmingham. But we paused, and at this point we just decide to delete the unit. So we don't take casualties. And here it's a good thing I didn't shift click, because we would have attacked motorized into a mountain, which would have been bad. We're going to move over there, next to Birmingham. And we're gonna go for Glasgow. Glasgow should do it. Or Birmingham if they leave Birmingham. Okay, we got Glasgow, and that should be it. Yay. Ooh, that was really fun though. We're also at 0 casualties still. Poland has not battle planned us yet, which is awesome. Definitely awesome. And there we go. We have capitulated UK, and this means we can take all states. Not just from UK, but from Poland and France as well. And that's gonna do it for the challenge. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. And I'll see you all next time.